How y'all doing out there in video land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. And today, it's going to be a Demko day today. What we got going on today? We're going to be modifying some Demkos. Get these projects started. And what we're going to do? Well, this one, I've always been curious to see what the liners are. So I'm going to take it apart. And yes, I'm going to etch these liners. Etch the liners. I'm not going to mess with the backspacer because I like the backspacer. I like that black backspacer, how it matches everything. But I'm going to see if I can turn the liners purple. I'm going to do a purple job on the liners, people, on my 5 Max. My Demko 5 Max. I'm going to make the liners purple. That's what I want to do on this one. If they're titanium, I should be able to do it. But if they're not titanium, then I won't be able to do it. All right. And also, these right here, these are representing I had first started off with 4 of these. 2 black ones and 2 satin ones. The 2 black ones, this one right here is not, the parts for it hasn't come yet, but the parts have come for this one. And it's got the titanium kit that I'm going to put on this one. And yes, I'm going to polish and anodize the titanium handle scales and backspacer for this one. For this one right here. And it's probably going to be purple. Probably going to be purple because that's the color I like the best so far that I can do. It's like either 18, 19, and 20 is like the range of purple. This is 20. This was done at 20. Or is the range I like. And so I'm gonna go ahead and make this one purple. And this one still has its kit waiting to come from Original Goat also. But it's not going to be a metal handle kit. It's going to be a carbon fiber kit. But anyway, this is my aluminum one. Absolutely love these people. These are my favorite AD20.5, AD20.5s. The slicers, the spear point slicer, without the thumb stud, just a slot. Because I'd rather have it just like this as opposed to having a thumb stud and a slot. I like it. I'd rather just have it just be a thumb stud without a slot, or just be a slot without a thumb stud. That's the way I sort of prefer these. And I love the spear point blade, and this is a slicer, so it's a little bit thinner behind the edge, but the blade thickness is still 3.2 millimeters thick, so it's still nice thick blade stock for this length of a blade. This is a 3.2 inch blade. Absolutely love it. This is the aluminum kit. This is shark's tooth with the GIMP backspacer. The new kit this is all Original Goat. All the parts come from Original Goat, people. I've been waiting on these parts for like 5 or 6 months. So, you know, it's a big thing for me to get these parts finally. But this is going to be the backspacer for this one. It's a titanium GIMP backspacer. And it's going to be for that one. That's what we're going to do on this one. I'm not going to polish it because I'm going to leave it the original finish. I'm just going to anodize it at 20 so it'll match this. And we're going to install it in that. These right here are the scales for this one. And this is a scale kit for this one. Titanium scales. Original Goat. And this pattern right here is called pineapple. This is the pineapple pattern. It's another pattern I really like a lot. That's what's going to go in there for that one. This one right here was modified with Flytanium parts. Flytanium scales that I had Flytanium custom modify for me. These were originally small pivots, G10, purple G10 scales from Flytanium. And I asked them to modify them into big pivot scales, and they did that for me. They make these scales in Utah. Absolutely love it. And I also modified it with, all these AD20.5s of mine, pretty much they all have Lynch Northwest titanium pocket clips. And this one has the stock barrel spacers. Pretty much all stock knife except for the skiffs inside. All mine have skiffs inside. Absolutely love it. But this is the next one. And this one's still waiting on a kit that's coming from Original Goat. Been waiting on the kit since Christmas time. It's when they announced the special for them. But I got, I'm just going to say they're carbon fiber. I'm not going to say what pattern or color. They're going to be carbon fiber. It's supposed to be a carbon fiber scale kit. All right. That's going to go for this one. My black slicer, DLC. These are DLC finished. 20 CV blades. These, like I said, these are my favorite AD20.5s so far. Of all the AD20.5s that have been made, I like the AD20.5 slicer model with the spear point blade. That's my absolute favorite. All right. So these go on different knives, none of the knives that are going to be modified today. So I go ahead and put this away. And this is the back spacer. Go ahead and take it out the bag. This is the back spacer for the AD20.5 slicer that we're going to modify. This is a titanium black spacer. It's just a plain finish, or a plain textured back spacer or whatever, plain finish. And we're going to polish it. All these parts are going to go to this one. Those are the extra long screws that you need. All right, people. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this one. This is going to be the first one with the video that we're going to do today. We'll probably do about 3 videos. You guys have already seen me polish things and stuff like that, so I'm not going to do a polishing video. Don't need to do that one. I got plenty of polishing videos that you guys can see. Wet sanding and polishing videos. That's what we're going to do on this one, wet sanding and polishing. And we're going to do wet sanding and polishing on the liners on this one too. This one right here is just going to get anodized. This is going to get wet sanded, polished, and anodized. This is going to get wet sanded, polished, and anodized, the liners. So that's my project for today, people. I make little short videos on what I'm doing after I accomplish things. Let you guys see the progression for the day. I'm just not going to show the process. When I get done wet sanding and polishing this one, I'll make a little short video show you how far I've gotten on it. I'll do all these parts at the same. I'm not going to wet sand and polish that one, but I mean these parts and these parts I'll probably do pretty much at the same time. And I'll show you the progress on those. And then the next video will be the assembly. Will be the video of these parts being all assembled or already have assembled them, and you'll see the finished product. So I won't be doing like super long videos. That's what I'm trying to avoid today. I'm going to do like a little bit short videos, like maybe 10, 15 minutes, something like that for each video. This is probably going to be the longest out of all 3 of them. All right, people. Well, peace out. Stay tuned. Let's get this party started.